Hello, welcome to Apocalypse Otaku. I am your host, Shar, and I am here to give you your anime voice actor birthdays, your Adult Swim schedule, and a little bit of MCU news. And starting off with the voice actor birthdays, which is for Friday, August the 13th. That's right, it's Friday the 13th. Be careful out there. You never know who might be lurking in the shadows. Could be Jason, you never know. Anyway, or it could be Michael Sinternakas. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I am so sorry if I slaughtered your last name, but happy birthday. Hopefully you're having a happy birthday or had a happy birthday. Hopefully not because of me I ruined it. Hopefully I didn't. Anyway, moving on ahead, let's talk about Thor Love and Thunder. They had set photos uh, of Christian Bale in the actual Gorr, the God Butcher. Uh, the latest images from the set of Thor Love and Thunder offer the first look at its villain, Gorr, the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale. Excellent choice. Marking the reunion MCU project for director Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth since their first collaboration in Thor Ragnarok. There's understandably a lot of excitement about this new movie. The overall plot is still unknown at the moment, but the story will see Gorr, the God Butcher, as its primary bad guy. Officially announced during Marvel Studios Hall H panel back in San Diego Comic Con 2019, Thor Love and Thunder breaks the MCU's trilogy formula, which is true. Usually, actors only stick around for 3 movies and then they're gone. Um, with the Asgardian Avenger being the first hero to get a fourth standalone project. This was largely due to the success of Ragnarok and the overwhelmingly positive response to his arc in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. But the upcoming blockbuster won't be solely focused on him. Jane Foster, Natalie Portman, is also returning to the franchise, and this time she's set to assume her own superhero persona in Mighty Thor. Principal photography for the flick has wrapped up for a while now in Australia, but as it turns out, additional work is currently ongoing. Courtesy of the Daily Mail via Thor Love and Thunder News are fresh shots of Christian Bale in costume as Gorr, the God Butcher of Thor Love and Thunder. Filming has relocated in Malibu from the land down under. Although it's unclear how long pickups will continue, check out, well, I show you the images below, but I would, it'd probably be easier for you to just either go to Thor Love and Thunder News on Twitter. If you go to that, you'll be able to see the latest photos of Christian Bale in his Gorr the God Butcher costume. Which is, by the way, all white, from what I can tell. Let's see. Given the lack of context for these images, it's difficult to gauge what's exactly going on in the scene that Bale is filming. No other prominent actor from the cast of Thor Love and Thunder was spotted in the area, so chances are that he was filming on his own. Interesting, interestingly, interestingly, however, it's curious why the Marvel Studios production has to film on location. According to the Daily Mail, Bale was seen walking on the beaches in between takes. Regardless of the story element with regards to these snaps, the fact that he was wearing full prosthetics for his role as Gorr the God Butcher is very impressive. Considering how advanced VFX technology has become in recent years, doing full CGI could have been could have been an option. Instead, like Paul Bettany, Kieran Gilland, Dave Bautista as Vision, Nebula, and Drax the Destroyer. They went with practical makeup. Of course, that doesn't mean that there won't be any computer graphics added to the character. Chances are that the finer details will be worked on during post production. A relatively new character in the Marvel Comics, Gorr the God Butcher, first appeared in the January 2015 comic Thor God of Thunder number 2. Although his narrative origin goes back 3,000 years, originally from a grim planet, the character suffered a crisis of faith after his whole family was killed due to the harsh conditions of his home world. He eventually planned his revenge on the gods by bonding with a weapon called All Black, the Necrosword, which he used to kill his first god victim. In print, he encounters Thor and tortures him to reveal the location of the Asgardians. It's curious how much of this will factor in Thor, Love, and Thunder. While Marvel Studios tends to update their characters, they mostly remain faithful to the origin stories to honor the comics. Now, if you wanted to read the entire uh, article that I just read, just go to Screen Rant, and the name of the title of the article is Thor: Love and Thunder. Set photos reveal first look at Bale's villain in costume. And now we are going to dive into the Adult Swim. Starting at 8 o'clock, we have American Dad starting at 8 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock, we have Family Guy. And then from 11 till, let's see, 3:30 a.m., you're going to have Rick and Morty. After Rick and Morty is going to be Tuca and Birdie at 3:30, followed by Gemma Sedu at 4 a.m. and infomercials at 4:30. And finally, at 5 a.m., if you're still awake, it's going to be home movies to round out your night. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified when we drop a new video, and give us that thumbs up if you like what we're doing. And tell your friends, your family, anybody who likes anime and the MCU or both. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video.